Am I dead? No, because I can see myself lying there in bed, and I'm just wondering, am I in the afterlife or what? Oh, look at you, beautiful beings made of light. You're so beautiful. One, two, little tough to count. You're kind of floaty. Three, four. There are 12 of you? 12 of I I have read so many near-death experiences, and many of them feature you. You must be the Council of 12. Yes, yes. Hi. No. Oh wow. That's just now seriously though, am I officially dead, or am I about to be having a near death experience eventually, or have oh, we won't know until after the life review. Until after the life review. That's interesting. The life review. I'm trying to. Oh, because I'm so blissed out. I don't want to. I don't want to forget. Yes, the life review. Okay. Okay. I have been sort of mentally, emotionally preparing for this juncture, and maybe maybe you already what I've been saying to my friends forever. I understand you get a life review on the other side, and I am telling you, the moment the powers that be are going to give me a review, I'm going to go, hang on, I'm going to give you a review. I am going to give you a piece of my mind. I'm going to read you the Riot Act. And it's just so ridiculous that I ever would have thought that, because I've never, ever felt so loved. Ever. Wow. Wow. So I just could we hold off though on the life review for just a second, minute? I don't even, time is an illusion. I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but wow, I'm feeling it, the eternal now. It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Well, I just like to share some thoughts, notes from the field, as it were, just of my, whether I'm going onward or I'm not going onward, So can I just ask first, all due respect, which of you, or when have some of you more recently incarnated in 3D in a human body on planet Earth, rather recently? Oh, you never have. Oh, and you never, never, none, never. Oh, well, that might be a little bit of an issue. But what do I know? Anyway, so this will be salient, I promise. Is it possible that, because I'm sure none of you were my spirit guides, right? You're too like way up. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, is it possible that I could see my main spirit guide, the one I'm supposed to be detangling the whole human situation with all the way along? Can I say hello? Great. Good. You're my spirit guide. You're my spirit guide? Why am I the only? Because you were my spirit guide, like, what? It could have been 3, maybe 4 lifetimes ago. And it was a debacle of a lifetime. Just from beginning to end. There's no, there's no way I couldn't have chosen. I mean, I couldn't have been part of, if we've designed this, did I think it would be funny? Because if I thought it would be funny, I don't think I was properly briefed on what the implications of this would be. I mean, listen, unconditional love aside, and I'm feeling it. I really am. You are a terrible communicator. Oh, seriously, seriously bad. Uh, no, if that's the case, that you were communicating the whole time, I was beseeching and praying and seeking and very little finding and kind of despairing and suicidally around the edges and all of that. And I meditated. Oh no, I meditated my ass off. I did. Let's not. But I mean, nothing. Radio silence. Basically, I mean, you gave me signs the whole time. The whole time. Okay. Thank you. Please let me hang on to my little petty human personality for just a while till I get all this kind of. Can I just ask you? I need a little validation. Maybe I don't want to accuse falsely. Give me the last. Wow, that was a whopper of a sign. That was just fantastic. And she was just shallow and not paying attention or whatever. Could you just tell me what that was? The last one I missed, the big one. The pink plastic ball in the alleyway. The pink plastic ball in the alleyway as I was driving out of the car wash. This was recent? The other. Oh, yes. I did see a big pink plastic ball in an alleyway full of garbage and broken glass. Yeah, I did. And the meaningful guiding message was the universe is playing with you. It's adorable. I mean, you can't argue with that. It's adorable. It's deep, resonant even. Yeah, here's the thing. Utterly useless. I just, can I just ask if it's okay? Am I going to be, okay. Thank you. When did you last incarnate? Just curious. I know time is an illusion. It's all happening at once. I'm getting it. Like I'm getting it. It's wonderful. It's great. But in the third dimension on Earth, it's kind of still a thing, time. So just ballpark it for me. 1400 something. Well, I can't say that's surprising at all. Can I just ask you what it was you were? What it was you were? You were a farmer in a tiny little village in the south of France. Dairy farmer. Oh, that's so. How bucolic for you. Yeah. Wow. So we somehow, or I somehow, I mean, we could talk about this later afterwards, but we somehow thought that you would be that's the guide to guide her through the end of the 20th into the 21st century up to this momentous time on planet Earth. That's the one we all chose, right? Okay, you're right. I should really get on with it. So I have a list. Oh, I forgot how quickly everything happens up here. Can I just say I don't think it's on my list. I would have thought my list was far more comprehensive. But all right. Well, anyway, in the third dimension, I mean, I don't feel like I was properly briefed on this before, but the third dimension, it takes forever for things to happen, forever to make things happen. It's just like a slog one day after the next. And I just wasn't aware. So, actually, so here's the thing. The first thing on my list is, and I know you're just going to say it's idiotic, but I feel your love. So I'm going to just Go right on with it. Okay. No idea how to implement it, obviously, but I believe that it would be super effective for each and every body to come with an instruction manual. Right? What do you think? I mean, because it takes forever to figure out what to feed it, what it likes, what exercise to do that isn't going to hurt it. I mean, you could eat 20 years in one way going, that's really healthy, I was told. And then you find out the whole thing's killing you. Or you do an exercise your friend does, but it hurts your knees and you need an operation. I mean, it's so, and then sleep alone. How long do you sleep? How much do you sleep? How deep do you sleep? Sleep hygiene. My whole point is everything. It's such a huge time suck. It really is. And I know the whole time relative, get it. But if we've got like stuff we're supposed to be doing, in the big plan, whatever, we're so consumed with trying to figure out how that thing works. Maybe it's just me, but okay. So that's idea number one. Okay. Let's talk about the still small voice. The one, I mean, I know, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page where, you're quiet and you hear, some people hear their guides, some people don't, some people hear the voice of God or whatever, the divine, your connection with the divine to say, hey, go here, do this, do that. Here's the thing. It's a very loud place, the third dimension, 21st century Earth. There's helicopters and weed whackers and garbage trucks and car alarms and smoke alarms and fire alarms and leaf blowers. And it's just, so I think this is an easy fix. I really do. Just crank up the volume on the still small voice, right? Just ratchet it up there and so many more people will know what the hell they're doing quicker. I just think, huh? Well, of course it was easy for you to hear the still small voice in 1400 something. What was it, you and like a cow and maybe a breeze? Not a problem to hear the still small voice. I think we can agree. Anyway, okay. No, I love you. I'm just annoyed. Actually, the truth is, I think I'm pretending to be angry because I'm so blissy, but I just want to be, on record as saying I'm super annoyed with how all of this went down. Okay. Big one. Now, if I have a near-death experience, I want to try to remember this because I talked about this also with my friends. Is there a what the hell was that all about department? Like we could go with another list because I have another list that I also am sure is very long about like, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did, is it? Oh, really? It comes clear to me during the life review, all of it, everything? That's interesting. But it's going to be so boring. It's going to be, oh, really? It could happen in a flash? I've read that, actually. If it could happen in a flash, I think I can stand it. Okay. Otherwise, it's just going to kill me now. Know what I mean? Okay. Anyway. Okay. Great. Now, this is a big one. And I, again, don't know how you do this, but so how before everybody's born, there's like we all know that we're one and it's the universe is a web and when you get onto Earth, everything is interconnected in all one, divinity expressing in all different ways and all that groovy good stuff. And then the second we're born, we're like, we forget what the whole thing was all about. Like before we come, we're like, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do some of that. And then again, born clueless, forget the whole thing. Here's the thing, all due respect, obviously, the whole forgetting thing, it's a bad idea. It's not working. It's not working. There are just millions upon millions upon millions of people going, was this the purpose of my life? And what was I supposed to be? I know I came in for a reason, but I can't remember what for, and it's just this kind of time on earth where, it would be great for all the millions of people who are kind of overwhelmed and clueless and we're walking into walls to remember what the hell we're supposed to be doing. I just think it would be really effective. And I'm not saying it has to be like this always. Maybe it worked however long ago. You could bring it back. You could recycle it later. But for right now, on planet Earth, we really need a lot more of us, certainly, to be like, I got it. Okay, just thinking, just spitballing ideas here. Okay, I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I have heard oft quoted from like a famous sagely kind of person that there are thousands of unemployed angels. And I don't get the feeling you're angels. Right? Okay, but you all know each other, I imagine, right? Okay. And that all you have to do is you ask and the angels will come and help, Now, I, for one, poor thing, I have never, she tried so hard, or tried, we don't know. But, I've never been visited by an angel. And I know other people who have, and I'm like, I'm human and petty enough to admit, thank you, to say, what am I, chopped liver? No one came to say hello to me, and I have asked plenty. And, nothing. So anyway, but just saying, I'm going to go the bigger picture. I'm going to have the bigger picture here. I'm going to say this. Maybe we should all have a meeting. And, I don't know what the tipping point is between cataclysm and glory, because we're kind of going, and just, 1,000,000 people, 100,000 people, I don't know, all different ages, all over the world, I don't know, have all the angels that are unemployed looking for something to do, if that's true, if it's accurate, just kind of come and, do whatever angels do. I don't know. You go to people in the middle of the night, and then boom, they wake up and go, aha, and I can speak 8 languages on top of that, miracles all over the place, because it's a big hot mess. It is. And we need help. And, I know that, up here, frankly, I think I'm actually pretending to be sad even, or worried even, but it feels very much like I get the perspective of like, wow, what's going to happen to them next? Pass the popcorn, I get it. But we need help. We really do. Okay. So before, or whatever, the life review, can I just, one more thing. I see as I look down, if it's something like really catastrophic, like a stroke or something, God forbid, if it's something like that, I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, I think you even have noticed. I'm exhausted. So at this stage of the game, if we're going to send me back and I can't move my whole right side or something like that, I'm not, I'm just going to get victim-y about it. I mean, we know I'm not a big talent when it comes to suffering. I think that's been established. Okay. So I'm just saying it's not going to be like, wow, she can't move a muscle, but she's written 7 books, and then not going to be me, not going to do it. I don't, so just if I get a vote, if I do get a vote and I get all sort of blissed out and all knowing and distracted at the end of the life review, I just want that kind of, on record. Something else as I look down, this is so tiny, just maybe a Post-it somewhere. If we're going to call it a day, move on, cut our losses. I would really like to make a note that the next time I am staggeringly gorgeous from every angle, from the second that I pop out to the second that I leave, because I feel like it'll just make everything be like a hot knife through butter, you know? I just, I realize, thank you. I realize that there will be other soul lessons and experiences and all that stuff coming with being extravagantly beautiful and gorgeous. I get that. I get that. You know, this puts me in mind of something. Again, if I forget, after the life review, oh, it's just going to be so embarrassing. Oh God. If we do decide to send me back, can I switch out my spirit guide? Joe, please don't take it personally. I love you unconditionally. I really do. I really do. But I feel like if I'm going back at this stage of the game, I'm going to need an expert. You know, I really am. And I just get the feeling you're like, God love you. You're a trainee, you know? And so, okay. All right. It's time then. Okay. Here we go.